Yo, what up guys? Welcome to Jack's Off to another adventure. So in 1848, gold was discovered in Coloma, which kickstarted the California gold rush that attracted people from all over the world, including the Chinese. Now early on, Chinese people that got into a ship in southern China, sailed their way across the Pacific and ended up in San Francisco before they made their way inland towards the Sierra Nevada foothill where all the gold was. Well, I'm currently in Oakhurst and behind me is McDonald's. Actually, no, behind me this way is the southern tip of Highway 49. And then along Highway 49 are all these historic gold mining towns. And as a Chinatown enthusiast and a Chinese history enthusiast, today we will drive north and see how many remnants of Chinese history we can find. So, what adventure awaits us and what kind of remnants will we find? If you want to find out, then join me as Jack's off to Highway 49. Let's go! All right, and joining me today is our Chinatown enthusiast Tree Fitty and our Chinese history enthusiast dog, $2. You ready to go? Got my coffee, got all my stuff. You ready? All right, let's do this. All right, so we made it to our first location, Mormon Bar. Now, what's it called, Mormon Bar? I'm guessing because there used to be Mormons and there was a bar. But check it out, this is what we're after right here. Mormon Bar. In 1849, a group of Mormons established a tent encampment near here while searching for land to farm. After an influx of gold miners, the Mormons moved on. Next came thousands of Chinese miners, Chinese merchants, and Chinese farmers. Mormon Bar became the largest Chinese community in Mariposa County, boasting a hotel, blacksmith shop, stores, and gambling dens. So check it out, there used to be hella Chinese people here, and nowadays we only have one Chinese guy. And check it out, we have the Mariposa Fairground and stuff here. And now the Chinese guy is reading a plaque about Chinese people. All right, so we made it to Mariposa, which means butterfly in Spanish. And I don't think there's any like remnants of Chinese history here, but the reason why we stopped is because something interesting. Check it out, the Feng Lam Chan Tang, Thai food. But I don't see the Thai restaurant though. I wonder if it's like combined into the Chinese restaurant. Let's check out the menu, see what kind of authentic Chinese food they have. China Station. Oh, Sun La Tong, the hot and sour soup. Do they have broccoli beef? Where's the beef section right here? Broccoli, beef with broccoli, there we go. The most famous Chinese dish in America. But yeah, so Mariposa is like the southern gateway to Yosemite or Yosemite. We're gonna just drive through it and then head to our next location. So let's go. All right, so we made it to Bear Valley and check it out. This is a little town. You have a little cafe. You have the Oso Hall Museum. And I think this is the remnant of Chinese history right here. Let's check it out, see if it is. Bear Valley, first called Johnsonville. Bear Valley had a population of 3,000, including Chinese, Cornish, and Mexican during the 1850s to the 60s. Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, there used to be a lot of Chinese people here. Nowadays, that's pretty much it right here. Aside from this little plaque here, there's really not much going on, except for these old buildings, I reckon from the 1850s. All right, so we made it to our next town, Coulterville, and check it out. You have Hotel Jeffrey, established 1851. You got some kind of a train museum. We're not here for trains, we're here for Chinese history. But check it out, the Coulterville General Store. I have never seen a Pepsi sign. is usually Coca-Colas and stuff, but yeah, Pepsi right here. And then over here, from what I gathered on Google Maps, this is like the touristy part of town. So you have some saloons, you have some stores, you have people playing a very American sport. So just a very short drive from the main part of town, check it out. We got Chinatown, Main Street, and Cow Street. Cow sounds like a Chinese name. But check it out. The reason why we're here in Coulterville is because of this store right here. The Sun Wu Co. There's a lot of history around here, but too bad it's closed right now though. But we do have, like I mentioned earlier, Coke signs, Coca-Cola, Chinatown grocery store. God, I can't open this. Wow. The Sun Wu Company established 1851, Chinatown Grocery. One of the earlier Gold Rush buildings and one of the last adobe structures left, this general store was established and operated by the Chinese from 1851 until 1926. Named after its original owner, Mao Dai-sun, and his son, Sun Cow. This store, oh, so I guess Cow, that's the street right there, Sun Cow. This store was a major business in the area, eventually branching out to Red Cloud about 10 miles northeast of here. The original shelves and counters are still in the store, but we can't go in there though. And there is evidence that part of the office was used as an opium den. A dirt ceiling and the fireproof walls spared the building from the fires that razed this town. So I guess there used to be a huge fire here that destroyed old Chinatown. But drink Coca-Cola, delicious and refreshing. All right, so we made it to Chinese camp, and the whole Chinese history wouldn't be complete without Chinese camp. But I'm not gonna go into details because last time I actually made a whole video on it. We met a gentleman that lives here. I think his name was Phil, he lives over there. That's actually one of my favorite videos, so if you wanna go check it out, I'll put the link in the description below. But check it out. Here's the old Wells Fargo's building, and then down there, you have a lot of these old rundown buildings that looks very haunted. So yeah, just a quick stop, and besides Tree Fitty and our Chinatown enthusiast dog, $2 has never been here. So yeah, quick drive through. All right, let's get the hell out of here. All right, so we made it to Sonora. I don't think there's any like Chinese history here, but guess what? There's a Hong Kong garden and it's kind of like lunchtime right here. So let's go see if we have some authentic Chinese food here. See what kind of food they have here. Do they have our typical broccoli beef? Oh yes, how special.有你有我有情有心有死有義。多謝晒，多謝晒嚇，好好食，玩得開心。OK，唔該晒。呢度平時忙唔忙㗎？呢度係啊，都 OK 啊，不過爭好多啦。哦，OK， 走先啦，多謝晒。OK，拜拜。Woo! Tree Fitty, who's a very picky eater, will tell you that that was very good Chinese food. Myself, I agree. So, all right, now that we're all filled up with Chinese food, let's go to our next destination. Alrighty, we've made it to Columbia State Historic Park or Columbia Historic State Park, whatever. There's a lot of traffic here. It'll be a short stay, but supposedly this right here, the Clavery building used to be a Chinese building. the old China store. Check it out. So here's another remnant of Chinese history. And check it out. We're gonna go there real quick just to walk around. And then, yeah, show you guys around here. So for those of you who've never been here, this is like a 1800s theme park kind of thing. Check out the map first. There's a Chinese store exhibit, number 16, which is right here. Where are we? Yeah, where are we? So we found it, the Chinese store. The Chinese quickly came to Gumsan or Gold Mountain or California. And there used to be a Chinatown here, a very small one, but we cannot go inside, so I'm gonna use my bike to block the glare. Check it out, guys. Another part of Chinese history. All right, so we made it to Angels Camp. Let me show you a real quick tour here. And check it out. Another reason why this place is famous is because Mark Twain actually lived there for a little bit. And he wrote a very famous piece about a jumping frog. And this story propelled him into fame. Here you go, Mark Twain right here. And here's another look at Angel Camp, real quick. The reason why we're here is not for this historic street though. So right now, we're gonna head over. Oh, look at that bulge right there. So, the remnant of interest should be somewhere here in a residential area. At least I hope so. I don't want to just be intruding into other people's places. I think I see it. Oh! It is right here. Check it out. Chinatown. This building, once owned by Sam Choy, is the only building remaining from a large Chinese settlement here in the early gold rush days, now owned by the city of Angels Camp. Check it out. It's very similar to the Sunset Wu building, and they actually kept it here. It's in very good condition, actually. I did not expect the bricks to be so well aligned, but I can't tell if the white one was just like painting over the original one. Wait a minute.
It is.
Oh, okay, cool. So the original building, you can see how torn down it is, but I guess they remodeled it a little bit. Cool.
Shit. Hey, what's up?
What's up? Is it Chinatown related? Oh, let's see. On this site in 1897, nothing happened. Cool. All right. All right, let's take a closer look here. All these buildings remind me of, the same kind of architecture, brick building. It's locked. They should make it into a museum or something. Though parking would suck. And yeah, these are just painting over the original brick. Fooled me once, fooling you. Is there anything else here? Yeah, that's about it. All right, cool. All right, so we delineated from Highway 49. We're now in a little city or a little town called Ione. Check it out. Ione's Chinatown. Looking north from this monument lies 5.22 acres, which was originally deeded to Kaiki Hapwa Chung Kwang Along. I hope I'm not doing the wrong accent. And Chang Hanko in 1883, known as Chinatown. The community was comprised of stores, homes, and a joss house. at the peak of the population, approximately 1,000 Chinese people lived here in this town and surrounding area. So check it out. I guess this place used to be a Chinatown here. Now it's we got a Chinatown enthusiast dog and a quiet little town. Another piece of Chinese history around this area. And since I've never been here in Ione, here's a reference of how it looks like nowadays. Some old structure. You got some cool little window painting. You got Star Donuts. They're not open though. Costumes. Hi, how you doing today?
Good, thanks.
All right. Wow. Small town feel to it. And over yonder, that was where the plaque was. And check it out. A very old looking brick wall. Drink Coca-Cola. All right, cool. It's a very nice little art piece. Well, since we're in Ione, one of the main attractions here is called the Preston Castle. Check it out. Kind of far. I might use my BBC to zoom in, but this used to be a juvenile rehabilitation center, and today, because it's close to Halloween, they're having a Halloween event. Believe it or not, we made it to a town called Drytown. Are the men here very dry? But over there we have a Drytown social club. Actually, I think it's because this area is like kind of dry, but the reason why we stopped here, check it out. We have an old building, and guess what? Drytown, which plaster mining 1850s, origin of town's name, lack of water, that's why it's called Drytown. Many Chinese laborers in fields and mines. The East Gateway to New blah, 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 whatever. So yeah, Drytown used to have a Chinatown, I guess. And I think it's somewhere over there. All right, so down there, right there, that's the antique shop. And just like a couple hundred feet away, check out this street right here. China Street. Now, why's it called China Street? I assume because Chinatown used to be like right here. I don't know who Lupenko is, but yeah. And Carrie Redmond, but yeah, China Street. Woo! We made it to Plymouth. And I don't know if you guys remember, but last time I made a video of Fiddletown. If you keep going this way, that'll be Fiddletown. But right now we are in Plymouth, and guess what we found right here? A seemingly very old looking building with a plaque. Let's see what this says. In Chinese store, it has said Old Ming, a Chinese, built the store about the time Coulterville became Plymouth in the late 1870s. So another piece of Chinese history here on Highway 49 that's still here. And when you look at the surrounding areas, it's like pretty much residential area here. And there's a school here. And I'm a huge advocate if we can just turn this into a museum or something, you know, a lot of history involved. But at the very least, they did not take it down, so that's some plus. So yeah, we're running out of daytime. Highway 49 is indeed a very long highway, so I guess this will be part one. All the way from, where did it come from? Oakhurst? All the way to Plymouth, that'll be part one. And I guess some other day, some other weekend, we'll go from Auburn all the way up to Reno. But yeah, it's still very fascinating that, you know, there's a lot of Chinese history still here in Highway 49. I know that's our main focus, but there's also a lot of gold mining towns, so if you're a history enthusiast, there's a lot of places for you to check out here on Highway 49. But that's for this video. Let's end it here so we can get back to the city. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Till next time, Jack's off.